Hello, and welcome to Zen Talks, where we trade the day's hustle for a brief moment of reflection. Join us as we explore meaningful thoughts, unwind, and connect in a peaceful environment. Tune in for a brief escape from the chaos of the world and discover a sense of calm and clarity with each episode. Let's step back, breathe, and find our inner peace together on Zen Talks. Hello, and welcome to Zen Talks, where we trade the day's hustle for a brief moment of reflection. Let's slow down, take a deep breath, and explore the depths of personal growth and well-being. I'm your host, Zen, and tonight's episode is a follow-up to our last discussion on self-awareness. My choice of drink tonight is a warm, soothing cup of passion fruit tea. But hey, if you need something a little stronger, remember, I won't judge. So grab your drink of choice and let's get into it. First things first, self-awareness doesn't just come naturally. It's something you build over time like a muscle. And the more you practice, the stronger that awareness becomes. Tonight, I am going to give you 6 techniques to help increase your self-awareness. 1. Practice mindful reflection. One of the simplest but most effective techniques is mindful reflection. And by that, I don't mean just thinking about your day randomly. I'm talking about setting aside intentional time to ask yourself key questions. How did I feel today? What triggered those emotions? How did I react in certain situations and why? By doing this, you can start identifying patterns in your emotions and reactions. For example, you might realize that certain situations always make you anxious or that you're happiest when you're helping others. This reflection time helps you connect with your inner self on a deeper level. 2. Journaling. Now, if you want to take mindful reflection a step further, try journaling. Writing things down helps bring clarity to your thoughts and emotions in a way that just thinking doesn't. Plus, it creates a record you can look back on. You might start noticing patterns over time that give you insight into your behavior. Don't worry about making your journal entries perfect. This is just for you. Just write what you're feeling, what you experienced, and any thoughts or realizations that come to mind. Over time, this habit will help you connect with your inner thoughts more deeply. 3. Ask for feedback. Another great way to develop self-awareness is to ask others for feedback. Now, this can feel a little uncomfortable, but here's the thing. Sometimes people around us see things we don't. They notice our blind spots, whether it's how we come across in conversations or how we handle stress. Ask someone you trust for honest feedback about your strengths and areas for improvement. It might be a close friend, a family member, or even a colleague. The key is to listen with an open mind. You don't have to agree with everything they say, but it's valuable to hear how you're perceived from another person's perspective. 4. Another powerful tool for building self-awareness is meditation. When you meditate, you focus on the present moment, tuning into your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. This practice helps you become more aware of your inner workings of your mind. It can be as simple as sitting quietly for a few minutes a day, focusing on your breath, and noticing what thoughts pop up. Over time, you'll start to notice recurring thoughts or emotions, which can reveal a lot about your inner self. Meditation helps you observe these thoughts without getting lost in them, giving you a clearer perspective of your own mind. 5. Monitor your self-talk. Let's talk about the way you speak to yourself. Self-talk. This is a huge thing when it comes to self-awareness. Are your inner thoughts mostly positive and encouraging, or are they critical and negative? Start paying attention to those voices in your head. When you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough or I can't do this, stop and challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself if they're really true, and then reframe them into something more constructive. Positive self talk leads to greater self awareness because it forces you to confront limiting beliefs that might be holding you back. And 6, body awareness. And finally, let's not forget about the connection between our minds and our bodies. Body awareness is another key to self awareness. Often our emotions show up physically before we even realize it mentally. Pay attention to your body throughout the day. Are your shoulders tense? Is your jaw clenched? Do you feel a knot in your stomach before a big meeting? By tuning into these physical signs, you can become more aware of your emotional state. For example, noticing tension in your body could be a sign that you're stressed or anxious, even if you hadn't consciously realized it yet. So let's wrap things up. To recap, here are the 6 practical techniques I gave you for developing self awareness again. 1 was practice mindful reflection. 2, start journaling. 3, ask for feedback from others. 4, incorporate meditation. 5, monitor your self-talk. And 6, build body awareness. Remember, self-awareness isn't a destination, it's a journey. The more you engage with these practices, the more you'll learn about yourself. And with greater self-awareness comes greater control over your thoughts, emotions, and actions, leading to deeper personal growth. And speaking of growth, in our next episode, we'll be exploring the fascinating connection between self-awareness and emotional intelligence. How does being more self-aware help you better understand and manage emotions? Not just your own, but others as well. Tune in for that. Well, thank you so much for joining me on Zen Talks. Until next time, keep sipping your favorite drink, stay grounded, stay peaceful, and stay Zen. And hey, if you're enjoying the show, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this episode with someone who might need to hear it. After all, it's your support that helps us grow and reach more listeners. You can also catch me on Facebook at Zenja Bloomfield and on Instagram at I am Zenja. And by the way, stop by SisterPamelaPublishing.com and purchase my latest book, Becoming the Kaya Woman, and other great titles. Again, that's SisterPamelaPublishing.com, SisterPamelaPublishing.com. Well, good night and see you next time on Zen Talks.